They had been married for over 60 years, shared a home, a garden, a love for old black and white films, and an undying loyalty to lukewarm tea. There was nothing they didn't talk about, nothing they didn't laugh about, nothing they ever hid from each other. Well, almost nothing. There was just one thing, a small metal lunchbox, dented, faded. It sat quietly in the back of the linen closet, behind some old holiday napkins and a ceramic cat no one had dusted since 1994. The wife had only one rule: never open that lunchbox. Don't ask about it. Don't touch it. And for nearly 6 decades, he didn't. He wasn't a curious man. He'd been through wars, watched 17 seasons of Murder, She Wrote, and lived with a woman who could win a staring contest with a statue. So, if she said not to touch the lunchbox, he didn't. But one day, she fell ill. Not the kind of sick you walk off. The doctor, with his clipboard and a sad tilt of the head, said what husbands never want to hear. She doesn't have much time. The house went quiet, and as he shuffled around, gathering her things, canceling the milk delivery, feeding their blind cat named Mr. Pickles, he found himself standing in front of the linen closet. And there it was, the box. He didn't open it, not yet. Instead, he brought it to her bedside. She looked at it, smiled. "So you finally brought it?" He asked, "Is it okay now? After all these years?" She nodded. "It's time you knew." Hands trembling like the last leaf on a windy tree, he opened the lid. Inside, 3 things: a set of tiny felt dolls, a piece of paper with numbers scribbled in blue ink, and an envelope fat enough to choke a mailbox. He picked up the dolls first, little ones, handmade, tiny button eyes. One had a beard that looked suspiciously like his. He asked, "What are these?" She laughed. "Those are your bad moods. Excuse me? Every time you came home cranky, snapped at me, or forgot our anniversary, I'd sew one of those." He blinked. "There are only 3 of them." She smiled. "I know." He teared up. "You mean in all our years together, I've only upset you 3 times? She hesitated. "No, those are the only 3 I didn't sell." Turns out, for every passive-aggressive moment, she stitched a doll. She didn't yell. She didn't cry. She just sewed. And after a while, she started giving them funny names like Sir Sulks-a-Lot, Captain Cranky Pants, the Moodinator 3000. Hen one day, her friend Margie saw them and said, "You should sell these online." So she did. First just a few, then a dozen. Then people started collecting them. She had a fan base. On Etsy, under the username Grumpy Dolls Queen. He opened the envelope, $280,000 in cash. His eyes widened. "What?" She shrugged. "I sold over 4,000 of them. People paid extra if I added a tiny apron or a frown." He stammered. You made all this because I was cranky?" She patted his hand. "You were never mean, darling. Just adorably impossible sometimes. And that's good for business." He didn't know whether to laugh or cry. He said, "I never thought my mood swings would fund our retirement." She smiled. "Well, you're worth every penny of passive aggression." They laughed and cried, and he promised if she got better, he'd pose for a life-sized collector's edition. She chuckled. "Too late. Already made one. It's under the bed." It's 2:47 a.m. The digital clock beside the bed blinks like it's judging you, and Laura is fuming. Her husband, Todd, was supposed to be home by 11. He's not answering texts, calls, or her 6 mildly threatening voicemail. Finally, the front door creaks open. Todd tiptoes in, humming Sweet Caroline off-key and smelling like regret and cheese fries. Laura flicks on the light like a police spotlight. "Where the hell have you been? Do you even know what time it is?" Todd, blinking dramatically. "Oh, babe, you will not believe the place I was at. It's called the Platinum Cactus. Everything's silver and gold. Like, legit. The sign? Gold. The bar stools? Gold. The freaking floor? Shiny as Mr. Clean's head." Laura crosses her arms, glaring. Todd, still going. They even had gold urinals, babe. Gold urinals. I was peeing in luxury. Laura is unimpressed. Todd has a history of creative excuses, including that time he said he missed dinner because he got locked in a freezer at a kombucha tasting. So while Todd sleeps like a man who confused tequila for hydration, Laura opens her laptop and starts sleuthing. She Googles platinum cactus bar with gold urinals. To her surprise, a place pops up. It's real. It even has 3.7 stars on Yelp and a photo of a urinal so shiny it reflects people's bad decisions. She stares at the screen, then picks up her phone. Bartender answering groggily. Platinum cactus, you throw it back, we pour it forward. Laura, hi, this is gonna sound weird, but do you guys have gold doors? Bartender without hesitation. Yup, gaudy as heck. Tourists love it. Laura, do you have gold floors? Bartender, yup, slippery when wet, which is often. Laura, leaning in. And this is important, do you have gold urinals? There's a long pause. Then, faintly in the background, hey Danny, I think we found the guy who peed in your tuba. Cut to Todd sitting at breakfast the next morning, looking very pleased with himself, and eating cereal with a serving spoon. Todd, smiling. See, babe, told you I wasn't lying. Laura, deadpan. Oh, I believe you. I called them. Todd, choking on a cornflake. You, what? Laura, they said they had gold doors, gold floors, even a gold tuba you used as a urinal. Todd, going pale. That wasn't a urinal? Cut to Danny, the jazz musician, polishing his beloved tuba while muttering angrily, "It still smells like pretzels and shame." Cut to the bartender, telling the story every night to new patrons. Yeah, man came in, said he was a golden stream connoisseur. Took one look at the tuba and just unzipped destiny. Todd is now banned from the Platinum Cactus, which he refers to as the greatest night of his life. Laura made him buy Danny a new tuba and a fruit basket. You know how some people can't handle a simple errand without turning it into a Hollywood-level disaster? Yeah, meet Bill. His wife sent him to grab a stick of butter. What he brought back instead? A story that shook the Christmas table and exposed a very suspicious past. Let's jump into this Reddit joke story, packed with butter, bowling, and some truly dumb decisions. Christmas Eve morning, the smell of cinnamon rolls, the faint jingle of holiday music, and one grumpy Bill getting shook awake at 7 a.m. Wife furious whisper, Bill, wake up. Bill groggy, huh? Did Santa crash into the living room again? Wife, I don't have any butter. Bill, well, we didn't exactly leave cookies for the cow, now did we? Wife ignoring, get up, go to the store, you know where it is. Opposite the checkout, milk's in the first fridge, butter's in the second. Go, now. Bill, but the last time I went shopping, I mistook goat cheese for deodorant. Wife, then don't mess this up. Bill, still half asleep and dressed like a man with no sense of color coordination, drives to the store, walks past the checkout, finds the fridge, grabs the butter. Mission successful. But then fate intervenes. At the register stands a woman so stunning, even the butter started to melt. Bill, narrating, she had hair like golden tinsel, eyes like Wi-Fi bars at full signal, and a smile that could make you forget your own name or your spouse's. They chat. They laugh. She giggles. He somehow makes a dad joke sound sexy. Her, you're kinda funny. Wanna come over? I made some cookies, but no butter. Bill's brain, still foggy. His pants, already walking out the door. One steamy, awkward, and surprisingly brief cookie session later. Bill, snoring. Zzz, butter. He wakes up. The clock says 7:48 p.m. Bill, leaping out of bed. Oh, holy Jesus on a Segway. What's wrong? Bill, do you have any flour? Her, confused. Are you planning to bake now? Bill, frantic. No, I need it for my hands. Just trust me. She grabs the flour, sprinkles it on his hands like she's seasoning a chicken, and watches as Bill bolts out like a man on fire. Wife, fuming, where have you been? My parents came, dinner's cold, there's no butter, and no you. Explain yourself. Bill, nervous but trying to play it cool. So I went to the store, got the butter. At the checkout was this super hot chick. We chatted, hit it off, and, well, she invited me over. Things got spicy. I fell asleep. I'm sorry. His wife squints, arms crossed, face unreadable. Wife, show me your hands. Bill confidently holds them up. Hands covered in flour. She stares, then scoffs. Wife, bullshit, Bill. You were bowling again, weren't you? Turns out Bill was a bowling addict. Every Christmas Eve, he snuck off for his midnight roll. The butter, a cover story. The hot chick, actually Brenda, his teammate. The steamy affair, just 10 frames of competitive disappointment. Bill, sheepish, I just needed the sweet sound of a strike. Wife, you're getting a turkey sandwich for dinner. No gravy, no stuffing, and definitely no butter. Bill got benched from bowling for 6 months. He now does all the holiday shopping, and every time he sees flour, he gets flashbacks. Moral of the story? Never lie to someone who knows your tells. Don't mix baking ingredients with alibis. And if your hands are covered in flour, at least have the butter to go with it. So the next time you're sent to the store on Christmas Eve, just buy the butter. Don't flirt, don't bowl, don't fake a baking accident. Just get the butter.